Simply Don, the podcast network.
Mole.
Yeah, where's the Scaremaster again?
Okay, he's not here yet. What we're going to do is we're going to call him. But what we've got going today is this is going to be our first podcast that we've done in quite some time where we really are doing a podcast. The only unfortunate thing is that we're doing this by phone, and we're going to call Perry in the
house. When we hang out and stuff.
What's that?
I like it more when we hang out. Like, you know, when I had that pocket fisherman, I can't really cast the pocket fisherman to Scaremaster when he's on the phone.
Oh, right. Because what we're going to do is we're going to call Perry, though, and this is what's the interesting point. Perry checked into the hospital. So, it's not funny. So what we're going to do is we're going to have this interview. We're going to try and bring guests on the show, and it's all Perry from the hospital.
Perry from the hospital? You know what goes good with that?
What's that?
This tune right here.
Coming to you pre-recorded from a secret location in West Hollywood, California. A hospital room in the Valley and Mole's penthouse in Bel Air. It's the Big Three Podcast. Today I'm along with myself, Don. Hey, everybody. We got Mole here. And in a minute, online, we're going to have this Scaremaster. Perry?
Yeah.
Hey, it's Don and Mole from the podcast.
You know what it is? It's Mole, too.
Yeah.
Hey, Mole. Hey, John.
Hey.
Where are you, dude?
I'm in the psych ward.
Okay, we'll get to the... Hold on. We'll get to all that in just a second. What we've got to do first of all is, Perry, you know we are recording this for the podcast. You know that, correct?
Yes, sir.
And you give us permission to do that.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Are we going to do our intro now, or we say our names?
All right. Well, you know, where we say our name.
Excuse me, Don.
Yeah.
Tell Mole to get his mouth away from the mic. So.
Hey, don't worry about my mouth, dude.
Okay, everything's cool. Mole, he's in the hospital now.
You're too close to the mic, okay, man?
I'm too close to this whole thing.
Yeah, that's a good point. All right, but Perry, let's do this, okay? Let's explain what happened. You're in the hospital. You're in the psych ward, correct? And you want no visitors.
I'm not taking visitors. I'm not allowing anybody to know which hospital I'm in.
It's Kaiser, though, right?
Maybe.
Can we send flowers?
What?
Can we send flowers?
You're not sending shit. You don't know where I am, and I'm not going to allow anybody to know where I am.
But I do know where you
I don't
are.
even look. Number one, and I'm going to hang up if you fuck with me.
Nobody's...
I don't even have... My cousin doesn't know where the fuck I am.
Okay, let's just drop... Let's just...
My cousin knows where I am.
Okay, we'll drop it.
I don't even know where I am. She's fucking
All right, we'll drop it. It's just...
Why are you so mad, dude?
We just wanted to send flowers. Nobody's going to come and visit you. I'm sorry.
Right. Leave me the fuck alone.
Okay.
Hey, dude, do you remember when you messed your neck up when you had your surgery?
Yeah. What about it?
Do you remember we visited you and we brought you?
Yeah, nice.
Okay.
But that was a completely different situation. This is fucking... I'm fucked right now, so leave me the fuck alone.
Okay, we're going to. Perry, settle down. Nobody's trying to do anything to you. Please. Nobody, we're
Right.
here. We're just settle down.
On because we care about you, buddy.
Absolutely. We care a great deal. That's why we're calling you. That's why we're trying to...
And we're worried about you, too.
Very much so. Did you see all the people online that were worried about you?
I only got my cell phone. I don't have my computer.
You want me to read some of the things?
Well, that'd be nice.
That would be nice. Sure, thank you.
All right. Let's see here. All that retarded asshole Perry had to say to Don was, okay, this wasn't a good one. Let me see another one. Well, you know what? Maybe we'll get to that a little later. Let me find a couple good ones that are really nice. Because I think people, generally, they care about you, Perry.
They care, and sharing is caring.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Perry, so what happened exactly? How did you end up in the hospital? Please.
What did I tell you?
What's that?
What did I tell you?
You said-
I had a little bit of a breakdown.
Okay, but what...
Is this after the space shuttle?
phone. Christ, you're fucking stupid.
Okay,
No, because last we heard you were going to go see the space shuttle.
Right. that's what
Down
you
in Venice.
you went down to see the space shuttle, and something happened from there.
Yeah, I saw the shuttle. I was with Dan for a while, and then I came home and I had a little bit of a breakdown.
Why? What happened, buddy? Did someone say something?
No, I'm just all the pressure with you guys and all the bullshit. I'm just tired of it.
Okay,
What
but
pressure? Things were going so good.
yeah, I mean, Perry, if I may throw this in there, that's the thing that I don't get at all, because we've worked 20 years towards a goal.
20 years, one good paycheck. Okay, excuse me, two good paychecks.
All right, well, and
The
we're
movie and the 20th anniversary.
and we
You might say three good paychecks, but I had to sue,
yeah, which could have
and,
been
and I don't even like to call that a paycheck because
Yeah, no, because that was because you sued the host of the Emmys.
Right.
Whatever. I don't even want to get into that.
okay. We won't get into that, but that is part of it. It could have been a bigger paycheck, is what I think
Okay.
Mole's trying to say.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that's why we didn't do the sequel. We
Uh.
did a giant paycheck.
That was so fucked up.
All right, but you know what?
So
That's the
fucked up.
past. That's the past. And what I'm saying is that now we have all these wonderful things happening, and you know, in a way, we can maybe.
I
even-
hope to God they're for real. I
Okay,
really
well,
do.
Perry, I wouldn't announce it to the fans if it wasn't for real. And a couple of things, just to let you and the fans know, you know, we did a very smart thing. I wish Perry would have done it because I asked him to do it. But what we did is we made an agreement that we would record all of our own phone calls. And this goes back 20 years when we first got to know Perry and Mole. As I told you, every time you call me, expect to be on tape, and you
I
agreed
know.
to that.
I didn't know that, but now I know it, and I am very glad that happened.
Well, I kept them.
You have those?
Well, yeah, I have those, and
Oh,
here's the great thing. Here's
Yeah, of course he's got those all on tape.
You guys think we can make some money off those?
well, what's going to happen, and as
Let's
I've
go.
told Perry this. We have a guy that has volunteered to help us. A craziest thing ever. His name's Matt, but he has 3 T's in it.
I know who he is. I know who he is.
You know who he is.
Yeah, that's Matt from South Park, Matt.
Okay, anyway, the point is that Matt's going to take all these tapes and he's going to find the best of, and what we're going to do is we're going to put them on iTunes, and there's going to be a little charge, and we'll all make money. We'll all make money off that. So then also,
I gotta think about that, you guys.
oh, don't even joke about that, Mole. We've talked
Well,
about this.
I have a brand to protect. I'll do it if Scaremaster wants me to do it.
Scaremaster.
Mo, you know what I need. I need money, and I need help. And I, when I get out of here, I beg for us to have a good meeting, one big meeting with this guy with all these contracts. I need to take the day with the contracts and bring it to my legal team.
Oh, you got a team now? You have a legal team?
Who's on the
Yeah.
legal team?
My cousin Sam and the attorneys that he works for.
I didn't know that Sam was a lawyer.
He's not a lawyer, he's a paralegal.
Sam is?
He drives
Yeah.
an ambulance.
That's an ambulance, Chayton. Jesus Christ.
Wait a minute. I'm a little confused.
Paralegal is a fucking secretary for attorney.
Who can't walk, right?
Yeah, an attorney at law.
Okay, but what are you saying here? This is Sam or Dan that you're talking about?
My cousin.
Right, and that's absolutely.
Yeah,
You-
and give it to any parachute.
I gotta take these contracts. I gotta bring them to Sam and his people. We go over them, and we make adjustments on the contracts, and then I bring them back to you guys. We have the meeting again, and if everything works out correctly, then we sign them over.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I do it that way? Because I'm not gonna. just
No,
look
of
at it
course.
and
Well,
sign it.
here's what I say.
No, nobody's going to give you stuff just to sign on your own. You definitely should take it to the Paralympics and to the
No,
parachute.
Paralympics. Hey, stupid fuck.
Paraplegic.
Stupid fuck. It's not Paralympics, motherfucker. probably going to be working for them too.
You're going to be a lawyer?
Not a lawyer. I'll be working for them in the office, but I'm not a lawyer. I don't have the lawyer. I didn't went to school to be a lawyer.
Why don't you?
I'm probably a little old now.
Scaremaster, I don't want to ever hear you say that again, okay?
If you have a dream, Perry, you pursue
Your
that
life
dream.
is just starting. Today is the first day of, the week.
Right. Well, actually, it's a Tuesday that we're taping this on, so it isn't the first day of the week. But you know what? What did you say in Windy City Heat about motivation? Didn't you have a big speech in there that was like?
I don't even remember.
Well, that was the showstopper of the entire movie.
I don't even remember the movie.
And it talked about
Always strive, always go forward, always do stuff.
right. And you were talking about pursuing your dreams. If you want to be an attorney, it's never too late.
Exactly, just like his cousin Paranorman.
Who?
Yeah, you smoke too much dope, okay?
All right, hold on for a second, guys. I got to go in the other room because I got to get something. And while I'm gone, why don't you guys talk about something that has kind of made this show what it is? And sure, we talk about our own personal lives, and we've been doing a little of that today. But why don't we change it a little bit? Why don't we talk about what's happening in the pop culture scene? Mole, what is going on? What do you know?
Well, I'll tell you what, these replacement referees sure have everything in a tailspin as the very, very controversial Seattle Seahawks win over the Green Bay Packers has got everybody questioning to what end. Yes, it's affecting not only the outcome of that game, but all the games. Here with our look at sports this week and a wrap-up of a wild NFL weekend, it's Scaremaster.
What? I didn't even understand. I couldn't even understand what you were saying.
Okay.
And then it's Scaremaster.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
What happened?
Your mouth,
Hey, what happened? Yeah.
your mouth is too close to the microphone, dude. Back off.
Okay, you know what? I don't know how to do this stuff when you're not here. You're the one that helps keep stuff going.
Too loud.
All right, what are you guys talking about? I thought I'd come back and there'd be all this talk about pop culture, and I'm not hearing anything.
What are you, what about the president's race?
You know, we're talking about the presidential race. It's really heating up. Here with some thoughts on the political race is our own political watchdog, Scaremaster. Take it away, Scaremaster.
What do you want?
Justice.
Political watchdog. Want justice? Get Arnold Schwarzenegger, get Maria Shriver, get Ronald Evan George away from anywhere near San Francisco, Sacramento, or San Diego.
Okay.
Put them on that little island called Alcatraz and let them die because they don't deserve to live. And also take every fucking penny that they stole from the California State Bar Association away from them.
Who are you talking about?
Talking about all the money that the Chief Judge, the ex-Chief Justice, and including the present Chief Justice, stole from the California State Bar Association.
I don't really think you should. You could say stuff like that, Scaremaster, because that is libel.
Well, you know what? May I interrupt here?
Liable for a lawsuit that I have going against those fuckers?
Yeah, I've seen that. And it's also
Yeah, but
holding.
it's a pending lawsuit, and you know, and
It's a pending lawsuit.
in America, they're
Facts are
innocent.
facts.
They're
Facts
innocent.
are facts, man. Facts are facts, and these motherfuckers are thieves. The rioters are thieves, and Ronald M. George is fucking Adolf Hitler
I don't
and a
think
fucking
you can
screw
say
and a
something like
five.
that. I would just like to say that the thoughts and opinions of Scaremaster do not reflect those of Simply Dan, the broadcast network, and are his and his alone.
Oh, absolutely. There's no way that I'm involved in this. And if
no,
I may say something real quick, Perry, I would prefer not to talk about this. I know that you have a pending lawsuit against Schwarzenegger, Maria Shriver, the United States government, amongst many, many other plaintiffs. but what I need you to do is kind of keep that to yourself because this isn't
Okay.
this
Next
is
subject, please.
okay.
Orgasms.
The Emmys just happened. What'd you guys think of the Emmys?
Emmys. I said the word orgasms. I meant to say Emmys.
Oh, you know what? That's the kind of humor here at the Big Three
Yeah.
podcast that's been missing for a few weeks.
That's what people have been missing.
Yeah, exactly.
Emmys.
Well, anyway, so what were your thoughts on the Emmys, Scaremaster?
Who do you think was the best dressed in the Emmys?
Oh, great question. Great question.
I don't know. I think the host, I think he did a good job, but I just didn't like the wardrobe.
Which chick do you think was the sexiest in the Emmys?
I don't know. Your opinion?
In my opinion?
Yeah.
Kathy Bates. Kathy Bates.
Kathy Bates?
Yeah.
Best dressed?
Maybe.
I was thinking of Lucy Liu or what's her face from Modern Family.
Fred Travelina.
Who? You guys are weird. Listen, I'm gonna go. Okay?
No, Perry, we're in the middle of the show.
I can't handle this right now. Okay. We'll talk later. All right.
All right, so we'll be back in a little while with $10 shoutouts and maybe some special guests.
Take care.
Skimmer.
What?
What are you having for lunch today?
What I have for lunch today? I had a ham sandwich. Leave me alone. Wow.
What do you get for dinner?
Don't worry about it.
We're going to bring you dinner.
Really
Okay, it's been a few minutes. I think it's time we call Perry back and see if he's willing to talk to us, maybe expand on some of the things we were talking about before. So, the next voice you hear will be the Scaremasters.
Hey, John.
Hey, Scaremaster, I got on the line.
Listen, man. They don't want me on the phone anymore tonight, man.
Okay, let's just do this real quick.
Master, you know who it is?
Hey, Mo. What?
All right, well, let's at least
I gotta go.
let's introduce this real quick. Let's introduce the
Oh,
10.
Jesus.
We got to talk to the fans, and it's time for our $10 shout out.
No, I gotta hang up, man. Hang up.
I do.
Okay.
Doctor said to hang up. I gotta go.
Okay, bye. We could probably do the $10 shout outs without the Scaremaster. All right, now if you've never heard the show before, this is where you, the listener at home, can get your thoughts heard by us and put on the air. That's right. All you have to do is send $10. That's $10 cash, no checks, no money orders. That's straight cash, homie. You send it to $10 shout out, care of Don Barris, 7510 Sunset Boulevard, number 153, Hollywood, California, 90046. All right, so that's all you have to do to get on with us. And let me read this first one.
All right. Dear Big Three, lately there have been a lot of headlines in the news regarding rape. Daniel Tosh joked about it. Senator Kin stated that you don't get pregnant from legitimate rape. Since we don't know anyone that has been raped as much as Perry, we wanted to ask for an expert opinion in this controversial topic. As a comedian, does he believe that it's all right to joke about rape? Or as a victim of rape himself, does he feel that the rape jokes are insensitive to the victims? What do you think? Mo?
I don't know. Pretty heavy stuff.
All right, 2, since Perry was legitimately raped, is that why he didn't get pregnant? Could he feel that his body rejected Randy's semen? Mole?
Yeah, his hand didn't get pregnant.
No, that's... Okay, we're almost done with this. I think that Perry's whole rape claim is bullshit, but my brother disagrees and thinks Perry was raped because Perry is a very rape-worthy, as he puts it. P.S. I include $20 for Don and Mole since Perry has repeatedly threatened to quit. We didn't include any money for him since we couldn't be sure that Gypsy Thief would be around. Love the podcast, Jeff and Dan. This Stanford Brothers. All right. Why don't you read this one, Mole?
Okay.
Dear Mole and Dan, I'm writing to tell you how stricken I am by Perry, P-E-A-R-Y. The other day I came across my 8-year-old boy watching a movie uploaded on YouTube in his studio. Perry, P-E-A-R-Y, recorded himself having phone sex with a 12-year-old girl. He masturbates and ejaculates multiple times in an extremely perverted act. Puts his own C in his mouth. Now my son is going around asking him if he can taste their C. Perry uploaded this under his gay porn name, I assume Chuck Cold Steel. Please be aware due to Perry, P-A-R-Y's action that I will be campaigning against the podcast and try to deny it ever gets any sponsors. Burn out, Perry, you perverted pedophile. Sincerely, Steve Garvey, Hondo, Texas.
Oh, that's one of our favorite towns, Hondo, Texas.
Oh, they love it there.
Well, you're right about that. They sure do love us there in Hondo. All right, I'll take this next one. Greetings, Big Three. I'm a self-help author, always looking for new business opportunities. I've co-written many New York Times bestsellers such as Joel Osteen's The Power in You, Tony Robbins' The Man Inside Me, and the Peabody Award-winning runaway hit, What to Expect When You're Expecting. I would like to help Perry write a book that will inspire the world to unlock their inner fury and become millionaires. I will tell this rags-to-riches story of how Perry Caramello went from being the son of a working-class gay rights activist to becoming the sexual dynamo superstar he is today. I'm prepared to write the book for Perry, as I know he struggles with both reading and with writing. However, I will need his star power and acclaimed acting ability for our late-night infomercials. As a proposal for the publishers, please have Perry deliver the following lines to show what he is capable of offering. Well, that really isn't fair because Perry's not here. Geez, I'm sorry, John Mark Carr. Maybe another time, but he does say, "Hi, folks, it's me, Perry Caravello. You may know me as Stone Fairy from the movie Windy City Heat. I'm a humble guy who has seen his fair share of troubled times. I've failed at many things, including women, parenthood, skateboard enthusiasm, and comedy, just to name a few. But that hasn't kept me from creating a foolproof two-step plan to financial success. Step 1, scam the government with a fake disability scheme. I may be 60, but that doesn't mean I can't work. I'm just too lazy. Of course, I didn't actually break my neck skateboarding. I'm far too old to be on a skateboard. If you're unable to break your own neck, try. Step 2, sue your own family. I've made literally tens of thousands of dollars with this approach. It may sound immoral and godless, but remember, no one is more important than you. Pending Perry's performance, I am planning to have Perry's memoir, From Hand Jobs to Hollywood, on shelves by mid-fall. I'm looking forward to doing business with you in the future. Much love, John Mark Carr." Again, I'm sorry, Mark, but Perry wasn't here, so I had to read that for you. Let's see. We have a few more $10 shout-outs. Why don't you read this next one, Mole?
Can I read this one?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is from B.C. James in Downers Grove, Illinois, who writes, "Dear Big Two and Perry, I'm so sick of hearing that Fagliano, Perry Caramello, complaining about never getting money for his efforts. Perry, what is your talent? What do you bring to the table besides stories about how you dream of being Dimitri Molin's baby mama, complaining about not feeling well disability schemes, numerous fake rape schemes involving the Caramello family, and classic Chicago-style stupidity? You never even attempt to complete an interview assignment. How dare you come in the studio and disrespect the legendary skateboard enthusiast and American hero, Terrifying Tim? While you were effing and effing men for SAG vouchers and $45 paychecks, Terrifying Tim was sick chicken and kick flipping on his quality Chinese sports for freedom, justice, in the American way. F you, Perry. F you and your job at home buffoonery. Sincerely, Beefcake James."
Well,
Hey,
thank you.
Beefcake.
All right, that's nice. And another
That's
shout.
nice.
Okay, we have two $10 shout-outs left. I'll read this one, and then you'll get the last one, Mo. Okay. "Dear Perry, let's just set a date for me to fly you out to Chicago. I own some farmland just outside the suburbs where we can film an underground animal sex videos and I'd like to film a brand new barn sex tape starring the Scaremaster himself. After we film some lighthearted scenes of you blowing the goats and rimming the hogs, we're going to send in a bunch of dogs to have sex with you. This is Javaho heaven. And while you're getting fucked, we'll jerk the dogs off all over your face, your hair, in the holy Javaho baptism ceremony. Once we've made you a fully baptized witness, we take you outside of the stable where we have a big black stallion named Brutus. After we get you good and lubed up, we'll have you bend over the haystack, and Brutus will penetrate your ass with his 22.25-inch horsecock. Whoa. The tightness of your rectum should make him climax very quickly and pump you full of his horse semen. Then we'll get a nice close-up as he pulls out of you, and gallons of horse jizz pours out of your gaping anus. I'll give you a moment to catch your breath, and then we'll take a ride out to the pasture. And I'll hold you in my arms while we watch the sunset. It will be a very romantic day. Let me know what your schedule's like so I can buy the plane ticket. With love, Dimitri Moreland. Well, thank you, Dimitri. Okay. And we have this one last one. Mole, why don't you read this, and we'll be finished.
Okay, I'm going to do it now, okay?
Well, that was what I kind of wanted you to do. That's the reason I said that.
Juice. Oh, my God. This is from Eric Hollerback in Van Nuys. Dear Dan, I've listened to all the podcasts. I'm a fan of you guys. And when you City Heat, is the podcast really over? I really don't blame you. He literally sues people and has disability checks for a living. No matter how funny you and Mo are, he brings the show back down. It seems like his act is run its course. He's a Javaho and he worships dogs just so he doesn't have to get people holiday gifts. But you two are hilarious and dedicated. Anyway, I'd like to point at the end of my application, replace Terry care of Javaho. I have 9 years improv comedy experience.
That's improv.
Performed
That's improv.
At UCB and
Mole, that's
I
improv.
Writing from Eugene Lane College in NYC. I now teach locally with an improved group called Monkey Butler. I've also produced my own podcast, and I make appearances on other podcasts regularly. I've enclosed a sample of my work. I've enclosed $40 wisely. You've likely kept the habit of opening mail addresses to $10 shout-out, and I didn't want to disappoint. So I'm a hard worker. I'm currently shooting my own web series and have my own independent comedy sci-fi power about to premiere at Shriek Horror Fest here in Los Angeles. Also have a full-time job. I make my own money. I love to do shows for free. I also got to go to any rehearsals and shows at the Comedy Store like a pro. Thanks. Your biggest fan, Eric Hollerback. Big three. Hey, this Eric sounds like a go-getter, and he might just be just a ticket. We need somebody who's not in a mental ward at the hospital.
Okay, what I don't like about this guy is look what he put care of. What did he put? Dan Bare Ass.
Oh, he spelled your name wrong.
No, he was trying to be funny. And I got to tell you something, Eric. That isn't the kind of funny we like here.
I like it. But
no.
You know what I also like? I like he has a full-time job. He can make his own money. He do a show for free. He go to rehearsals. And he goes to shows at the Comedy Store like a pro.
Okay, but Mole, you forget this, or you didn't know this. When I was a kid, when I was in grade school, I got that Don Barrass from everybody. It was a name that taunted me. And
so
here it
you knew him in
comes.
School?
Well, as a grade school. Now here's Eric bringing up those terrible memories. What am I supposed to do? Take this shit from this guy? Fuck no. Fuck no. Oh, gee. I don't know why that still bugs me after all these years, but it does. Well, anyway, that was today's $10 shout out.
$10 shout out.
Well, that didn't seem. Something seemed missing there, don't you think, Mo?
Is Scaremaster still hung up on the phone?
Yeah.
Are you gonna do? How is he gonna do 60 seconds with Scaremaster?
Well, he can't. That's unfortunate because he's got to push his skateboards.
Whoa. Hey, I got it that great. If he doesn't do 60 seconds with Scaremaster, can I do it?
Well, yeah, okay. All right, here we go. This is 60 Seconds with Perry. Go!
Hey, if you want to get a skateboard from a guy who's going in the hospital because he's not feeling so good, you want to get a Scary Perry skateboard, and you got to go to Scary Perry Skateboards and get a Scary Perry skateboard. Now, he's got all kinds of skateboards. Yeah, the Canadian Hard Rock Maple, and they also do other stuff with wheels on them and trucks and all sorts of stuff. Hey, you want to do a double flip, kick, ollie, back flip, chipper, whatever it's called, you can do it on a Scary Perry skateboard. Scary Perry skateboards, right? Skateboarding. Scary Perry skateboards established after I got all that money for doing that movie with those other guys doing that kind of skateboards. Scary Perry skateboards. That's ScaryPerrySkateboards.com. Hey, how am I doing time?
10 seconds.
All right. Scary Perry Skateboards. If you want to go skateboard, go Scary Perry Skateboards. We got skateboards. All kinds of skateboards.
Stop!
Oh.
And that was 60 seconds with Perry.
I think we're going to move some units.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I think that there was something really weird about that. It doesn't seem right there either.
You think it's because I'm so effective as a salesman?
I don't think it's that. I think that sometimes you forget how big of a piece of this project Perry is. I mean, like...
I do not. As a matter of fact, I would like to display what a crucial part of the Big Three Scaremaster is.
It almost is like people almost would say that we're crazy for remaining and doing this with him not even here.
I would say that.
Well, maybe we are a little crazy. Well, what was your idea? You had an idea.
Oh. You know that part of the show that we do at the end of the show?
You mean mole play?
Exactly.
You want to do some mole play?
I think this mole play is going to let everybody know just how crucial a part of the Big Three Scaremaster is.
All right, well then, let's do something that some have called the best thing we do here on this show. It's time once again for a little thing called mole play.
Mole play, let's play mole play. Mole play, let's play mole play. Mole play!
Now, if you've never heard the show before and you don't know what mole play is an improv game we play on the show. At one point, we had a problem with it with your home game. Do we still have problems with that, Mole?
No, I don't think so. I mean, not unless other kids ate it and choked on it and swallowed it, except for those candies that look like game pieces. But we've started giving out candies in mole play, but the candies were unfortunately shaped like the candy-shaped pieces of mole play. Whatever, we're talking to distributor.
Yeah, well, anyway, that has nothing to do. We don't need to do anything else. Anyway, this is a game where Mole will set up a scenario, he'll cast a scene, then Mole will direct a scene. Now, our only problem that we need to know is, Mole, what are we going to be doing on today's Mole Play?
In today's mole play, we're going to find out just what's going on with Scaremaster in the hospital. He's got a tummy ache, and he goes in the hospital to talk to a doctor to find out what's going on with his tummy and his head. And also, he talks to the doctor. Since Scaremaster's not here, Dan, you're going to have to play Scaremaster. And also, since Scaremaster's not here, you're also going to have to play Dr. Dan. Okay. So Scaremaster walks into Dr. Dan's office and mole play.
Well, why don't you come on over here, son? Sit down for a second. I don't want you to touch me! I'll kill you! I will kill you! Son, everything's okay. Everything is okay.
And that's mole play.
Mole play, let's play mole play. Mole play, let's play mole play. Mole play!
I'll tell you, it's a little rough on the throat to do.
How big of a part of the Big Three Scaremaster is, especially when it comes to mole playing.
Yeah, because I'll tell you, my voice is a little sore doing both characters.
It's also tough to jump back and forth between realities.
Well, yeah.
Hey, can I make a suggestion to our fans?
Yeah.
In lieu of $10 shout-outs, can you please send $10 get well cards?
That's a great idea. So you can send both the $10 shout-outs. Let's say you wanted to do a $10 shout-out. You address that to $10 shout-out, but if you have a get well card, and then you put it in $10. That would be nice for Perry.
Yeah, because he's not feeling good.
Now, before we go, I would like to explain why we did do a podcast today. Well, we've had some very legitimate offers to help put online the entire 20-plus year history of the Big Three. Now, we had people that were going to put on all of our audio tapes, our 42 public access programs, all the live shows from the Comedy Store, plus we had all these videos, that we shot, just the three of us, and some of the crazy characters that we've had come in to the lives of the Big Three. We were very excited about doing this because we really get a lot of requests for this. And I thought, how cool would this be? But then we hit another bump in the road. And part of it, I got to be honest with you, there's people, that are really filling Perry's head full of all this bullshit. And it's making our job, keeping this podcast going, next to impossible. So today we came on just to kind of say hi, that we're still here, to explain a little bit what's been going on and why the show hasn't been on like it used to. One of the things that would really help, if anybody out there knows any sponsors, anybody that could help us out with money, because I'll tell you, it would be a different ball game if Perry could come here and he had some kind of paycheck, make our job a hell of a lot easier. So, anyway, when Mole and I decided to do today's podcast, we thought we would have had more of Perry on, live from his hospital room. But I really do think that he was really kind of out of it. And I got to tell you, it's getting a little scary, man.
It's very scary, Perry.
All right. If you want to get in touch with us on the social networks, on Facebook, I'm at Don Barris. Mole is at Walter Molininski. And I always forget what Perry's Facebook page is. I think it's Perry F. Caravello. That's Karvello. On Twitter, you can get in touch with me at SimplyDon1. That's the number 1. Scary Perry is at ScaryPerry818. And, don't forget, if you want to come and see me, every night I'm at the Comedy Store. I close things out. Stop by, maybe even see Jimmy Kimmel. I do the audience warm-up for that. And don't you forget, October 15th, the Ding Dong Show's Rocktoberfest. It's going to have the likes of the Barris Kennedy Overdrive. The entire cast of the Ding Dong Show will be singing. And there's a possibility, who knows, maybe the return engagement of Perry to the Comedy Store. So that's October 15th. Now, is there any other way that people can get in touch with you, Mole?
I got kicked out from Josh something for drawing so many monkeys with big genitals.
That's anything you want to say before we go?
Who are you talking to? You're Scaremaster.
Well, Perry's not here.
See? I'm just so used to it, I can't... Oh.
Yeah. Well, hopefully next week we come back with the show and Perry feeling a lot better. Again, even if you just have something to say nice on Facebook, send Perry a nice line. I think he needs to hear it. He needs to hear that people care about him.
And remember what they say, mental illness is uncool.
All right, well, that's a good promo.
I
Anyway.
mean uncool like a broken refrigerator. I mean like it's a bummer.
Yeah, it is a bummer.
And it's nothing to joke about.
No,
man.
and I don't think we are joking, and I hope people understand we're not joking. It was just our way of saying There's something very serious going on with the Scaremaster.
Coping mechanism.
What's that?
It's a coping mechanism.
You think so?
We need our buddy back, buddy.
Yeah, we do. Hopefully by next week he's back. Put it there, Mole. Big 3. Goodbye.
FTTPN, Simply Don.